Then we made an announcement about Jordan B. Peterson. We promised that not only would Jordan be joining Daily Wire Plus, not only would we be helping him to grow the quality of his already excellent podcast, but we would be creating premium content that no one had ever seen before exclusively for Daily Wire Plus members. And that's exactly what we've done. On launch, we premiered Dragons, Monsters, and Men, Dr. Peterson's essential advice for young men trying to navigate the treacherous waters of, becoming men. Since then, many in this room have been hard at work building the foundation of what is going to become the greatest collection of original content Jordan Peterson has ever produced. Last week, we launched On Marriage, a three-part exploration of exploration of the foundational unit of government in the world, the union between husbands and wives. It's the relationship that undergirds all of society. Next week, we're going to launch not just one, but two essential new specials from Dr. Peterson. The first one is called Logos and Literacy. It's a documentary exploring the crucial work of the Museum of the Bible in Washington, D.C. Now, if you're anything like me, you probably thought that the Museum of the Bible was just a roadshow attraction meant to extract cash from American evangelicals. But you would be wrong. Dr. Peterson's deep dive into this incredible institution reveals so much about the important work that they do and about the vital role that the Bible has played, not just for Christians, not just for Jews, not just in the history of Western civilization, but in the history of human civilization.
You might ask why I would be concerned with bringing the history of the Bible to a more popular audience. We inevitably and must see the world through the lens of a story. A story is a description of the implicit structure through which we view the world and prioritize our perceptions and determine how to act. Now, because you can act in a very large variety of ways, that plethora of possibility has to be limited and focused. It has to come to a point. It has to have a destination. It has to have a moral. It has to have an ethic. And what a story is a description of an ethic of attentional and action prioritization. Peace is dependent upon us being brought together under the rubric of a single centralizing narrative, much of which is reflected in the meta-narrative that the biblical library constitutes. So I hope you enjoy this tour through the history of the world's most significant book.
The second premium series coming from Dr. Peterson just next week, well, it's so unbelievable I actually don't even know how to tell you about it. So instead, I'm just going to offer you the world premiere of the trailer for Exodus.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Turns out that a book is more durable than stone. It's more durable than a castle. It's more durable than an empire. You don't get away with anything. And so you might think you can bend the fabric of reality and that you can treat people instrumentally and that you can bow to the tyrant and violate your conscience without cost. You will pay the piper. It's going to call you out of that slavery into freedom, even if that pulls you into the desert.
God is ethic-centered, not ethnic-centered.
Well, do you want the Pharaoh on your side or do you want God on your side? That's kind of the question.
There's a profound sense here that what is going on with the Israelites is the contrast to Pharaoh, right? Like, under no terms will you go, and the Israelites have to say, we will go under any terms.
And we're going to see that there's something else going on here that is far more cosmic and deeper than what you can imagine.
The highest ethical spirit to which we're beholden is presented precisely as that spirit that allies itself with the cause of freedom against tyranny. And
yes, exactly. I want villains to get punished.
But do you want the villains to learn before they have to pay the ultimate price?
That's such a Christian question.
A 16-part series It's the deepest, richest special Dr. Peterson has ever created, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this thing is going to change lives. I'm so proud that we're able to offer this content at Daily Wire Plus, and I'm so proud of everyone in this room who is a part of creating not just this content, but this opportunity for us to continue to do good, both for our business and for the world. Thank you.